folks, welcome to tonight's video. This is kind of the preamble to the intro of tonight's video. As I was editing this, I thought of a few things I should tell you. One is we're making chips. I haven't made chips in 7 or 8 months now. Ever since last December when I got into the hospital, it's just been impossible. But with my friend Don's help, we're making a part that's going to be a main factor in the next video. We're not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to tune in and watch what it's for. The other thing I wanted to tell you was Don came over to help me, and it was the only way that lathe even got turned on. Don considers himself a fabricator, not a machinist. So please don't judge anything he does tonight too harshly. He's learning and he's making great strides. And together we'll get through this. So thank you for watching tonight's video. I've made it into a short version in the front for all you TikTokers, and then a longer version of just hanging out with me and Don and seeing how we do things and making this part. So thanks for watching. Now on with the video. Hi folks, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to do something I haven't done in a long time. We're going to make metal chips. This, as you can tell if you can turn your head upside down, is a 20.4 metric something. So all those people in Australia can tell what it is. To us, it's a 45-pound weight. It's a barbell, the heaviest weight in a barbell set. And as far as I've seen, and looking at most of them, this set here has the ribs and everything on one side, and that's important. Because with that, you can make something nice. Today Don came over and machined this into a nice flat table with a 2.5-inch center bore. That was never machined, it was cast the way it was, so it was quite lumpy, but it made a nice table. You ask, well, how do you do such a thing? Well, it's really handy to have one of these items in your shop. This, as far as I can tell, is about a 1955 or 6 probably Axelson engine lathe. It's got the A right there and the 20. Axelson puts that A in whatever swing it is in that casting. There's 20, 24s, 18s, 16s, 14s. And the reason I can tell it's different than almost all the other Axelsons is these plates. The later models were cheaply done. All the others have bronze or brass plaques that are cast, and then black paint set in the inset. Don redid this one for the 16 out in the shop. But it doesn't look like cheap like that. And I think they were trying to cut costs because that was right before they got shut down. Don't get me started on that. Anyway, this baby can do a 22.5-inch swing. It's a beast to run. Everything on it's man size. And when you get into my physical condition, it's damn near impossible to do. So Don came over. We changed the jaws out on the chuck to go outside so we could clamp that disc on there. Bored it out and everything, and he got a little lathe practice and instruction, and Between the two of us, we made it happen. That's what the rest of this video is going to be about, making it happen. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoy it. Slow right there.
It's not even touching right there again.
Okay.
Chase your tail like this, huh? You don't know what you're doing.
Just let it roll at that one speed across the face. We got time. Want me to hold it while you...
No, I got it. I just need to take this bar out. So.
Yeah, spin it faster.
Just set these about halfway out. It's really close.
Do this like they did the speed test at the Z-Bash. And time and you go.
Yeah. Oops.
My son came in here, and he was trying to find something, and that thing fell over and clocked him on his toe.
Oh, yeah.
At least 45 pounds. Nice to have a lathe with a decent capacity.
Yeah. I think so. Alright, what is...
I know these weren't around when you were born, but other side.
I just noticed that.
Tighten it up just a little bit more.
I'm not tightening it yet. I'm just snugging it so it don't fall off. Because it's not centered.
As you was hitting it, I saw it bouncing back.
It's not. It's kind of warped a little bit.
The guy sold me a warped dumbbell or barbell.
Well, it's just not perfect. Let's just put that. That's close. That's close based on these. Okay. Pretty close. Want to indicate it? Just don't want it to fall out. Let me just snug it up a little bit.
Wood grain.
Yeah.
Turn around behind you. Need to get a crippled people crossing sign for here. There you go.
What am I indicating? This surface here? Or this
No,
one here?
you want that first.
The outside one first, right?
You know, of course, that this is your idea.
Oops. That was dumb. It's pretty rough on the outside.
You know, just so we get it close. We have to, we can. Trim up the edges.
And that's not even hitting there. So that's low. It's got to go. This has got to come over. So this has got to come. So I've got to undo this one a little
that
bit.
one first, yeah. That way
Little
you got
room,
that much
little bit of room.
You wouldn't even touch it again, you know, you gotta go a ways.
I just want to see if it's touching now. No.
Deepening, is that your heart monitor? Something new?
Yeah, somebody texted me. Now I'm not touching on this side. I went too far on that side. Just right. It's pretty close. Just you gotta come in just a little bit more. Do both of these a little bit.
It'll fall out on you. You're too loose now.
Got a little spot right there. It's just right there, right here is not touching. Just that one little spot right there. Getting better. There. Okay, so this one here, mostly this one. And touching this one.
Whoa. You move that when you do that,
Yeah.
almost a half a revolution on your back.
Oh, dang. So that was too much, huh?
You don't know your own strength.
Maybe so.
Okay,
Hey,
now
it's
touching
touching.
in there.
It's touching everywhere now.
Okay, so now you go to half your Superman strength.
That's worse. Way worse. God, I barely moved it.
Slow right there.
It's not even touching right there again.
Okay,
Chase your tail like this, huh? You don't know what you're doing.
okay, I'm happy with that.
Are you? That's pretty
I
bad.
can't read those marks from here, but I'm assuming they're 5,000 marks or 10.
0.001.
Huh?
0.001. It's 10,000, right?
For each?
It says 0.001.
No, the marks on the black, what do they say?
90.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30?
Yep.
Okay. So you're about 30 thousandths off.
It's pretty bad.
Well, but you're dealing with a cast weight.
Plus, it's
Well,
got rust spots all over it.
So you get it that way. And the reason I wanted it that close was because of the hole in the middle, trying to bore for it.
Yeah.
Of course, for all we know, they may have cast that hole when they did it.
It's just got like a hole right here. It's got a little spot. It's always low there.
I'd get rid of
The rest of it is pretty much right here.
Yeah, I'd get rid of the indicator now.
I'm sure things tight. With that big ass thing coming out.
That ought to be good. The grips on those are pretty tight.
Actually, it doesn't look bad by eye. It's not that bad.
Tell
It's
you
not
what,
like it's going like that, you know. Anyway, so what do you want to do? You want to surface it?
well, I was considering indicating that front, but we got the same problem. It's all cast, so we're going to true it up.
That's
with
what I'm
that.
saying. That's what I was looking at. I mean, it's not terrible. We got a couple of bumps in it. God, the thing's hard to turn. That needs to be cleaned.
Yeah.
I just want to check it. About a 1/8 off. Pretty good. Good. Pretty good bit. That's too much.
Get the wrench.
This?
Yeah. See why I don't trust myself?
Hmm.
Shaking all over the place.
Yeah.
This came from Craftsman, and it
The Craftsman was good.
no, not too good.
No.
Stick this out of your way. Now, this one has the same control as yours does. Can you look up there and tell us what speed it's going to be rotating in?
Right now, we're all through that way. We're at 287 RPM.
187.
Yep.
That's pretty fast.
Want to slow it down?
Yeah.
159, 91, 64.
Go 64.
This one. That one. That one. Okay.
You don't have your middle with the gauge.
Nope. That's why I was rotating. It is now. Nope. There it goes. Alright. This way, this way, this way. This way, this way. That's 64.
If you'd go over there and turn on the
Yeah.
gauge, that's the first time that's been turned on
A
in
little while.
6 or 7 months.
Yeah, you got so much shit up here. You know this is dangerous. The lathe is not a tabletop.
Turn the top one is.
This one right. Okay. Is this the start?
Contact, yeah. It built pressure for a while.
Yeah. It just makes it a lot harder, dude. No, it doesn't go out all the way. You have to back this out.
How much does it?
Is this locked? You have to back this out a little bit.
Okay, here.
I move it back. I can do that, Steve. Dang.
Maybe you should go to rehab. You got some clay.
I don't want to slip and then cut my dang hand like usual. You know. No, I'm gonna bitch it in there, man. In there, in it.
I'm gonna graduate from rehab about a whole bunch. I can't turn it.
You have a bigger one?
We go to a different way of doing it.
Yeah, I do. Need a little cheetah bar. You got a wrench? Open end wrench.
I'm gonna look over here for some tools in a.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. That one long enough? Let me see.
Well, you need just a wrench to go on this.
I was gonna use it like a cheetah bar.
Bend this all to pieces. It's just piece metal.
I don't think you have a small enough wrench here. Nope. Nope, you don't have a small enough wrench here.
Look over there. You scattered some tools when you were doing stuff.
That's all right. That fit?
Yeah.
All right, now I can use the little wrench. Move. Try this, Steve.
This ain't strong enough.
I don't think either one of us is. Got a little leverage here. I can't get it in right to do it.
You knocked off my
Yeah, but I got it loose.
microphone.
I got it loose.
You got it loose, but you damn near killed yourself or killed this.
Hey.
Now it's got a red button. I have no idea what the red button does.
30 minutes it was on.
It's probably don't put on Dawn.
Hey. That thing was tight, and this one's just as tight in the back.
Well, I didn't know my own strength 6 months ago.
That one I got. It's been there for years. Nobody's ever undid it.
I used it
Doesn't mean
last year.
Doesn't mean you changed the cutter. Just because you used it. Damn.
Get it up closer to the head of it.
Why? I get less leverage that way.
I know, but you got more flex being way the hell out on the end of it. And so your flex is taking your power. Get up there, yeah. See?
What did you do? Put Loctite in there?
Well, I did that when I was a much stronger person.
It don't have to be that strong. Hey.
That thing starts hopping around and moving around. You want it to be not moving. It's the hard part about this wheelchair. You got to go down the aisle and turn around and come back. Get some of the aisle cleaned out, I'd be okay.
Does this one make you go in and out?
Yes.
This one makes you go in and out? This one.
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah, stand back. Don't stand in front of it when you turn it on.
Stand in front of what? This?
Yeah. What?
That's off too much, man. Like that much off. That's too much. Maybe get a hammer and knock it. You got a bigger hammer?
You're going to have to loosen it up a little bit to do that. Go first, turn it off. First, look at it, spin it around and make sure
It's not even touching all of these.
That's what I'm saying. Make sure it's touching your back.
No, it's not.
Okay, here.
Why is it not neutral? Why is it not
Take it, put it in neutral on your first lever right there.
This one?
No, this one. Put it in the middle position.
Huh? Okay.
Okay. Now, before you get to taking things loose,
I'm thinking we could
just leave this up there.
hit it really good right here.
We're not going to hit shit yet.
There's a gap right there.
I understand.
8-inch gap right there.
I understand, but you know, when you hit things with hammers,
Well, we're just going to loosen this up a little bit.
I know, but you got so much play there that you're going to have a hard time going anywhere with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the rest of your tool. Oh, take that chuck out. It's in there. I think this one will fit.
Yeah. Alright.
That's fine. Now take that bit out. Should be a chuck wrench. I don't know if it's for it or not. Just take it completely out. Okay, now I have another part that would do this better, but I don't know where it is. So we're going to just wheel those nuts that make the nose completely go inside the chuck.
You're just going to push on it?
Yeah. You don't have enough of this out. Now put it in the... There you go.
There you go.
You can leave a little bit of it out.
Okay.
Put this up on there. Leave some more out.
That's going to go a long way.
That's good enough. You just want something that when you get it up against the work, it's not going to fall.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to put that in there.
Just take that off now. No, you're okay. You're okay. Now, just hold that. Move this up as far as you can go.
Oh, I'm going to move this back a little bit.
Now, what we're going to do is use this. Maybe I could get my people to come out and help me exercise on this machine, huh?
Yeah, really.
This is what people don't understand about bigger machines. You know, you go from a 10-inch to a 20-inch, you think, wow.
Well, it's helped if it's be clean, too. I'm sure it would move a little easier. You know?
If it was what?
Clean.
Oh, this is clean. This is all you need. Okay, now tighten this down. Hand me that little camera. It's magnetic base, just pick it up. There's no release. Thank you. Even the difference between this and a 16th is huge.
You want to cut both of them? Or just...
Yeah. Okay. Now you can take a little bit of pressure off of each one of those, unless one of them's touching.
Well, the top one is definitely not. This one is definitely not touching. Push it, let's see.
No, you got to do all of them. Tighten it just a little bit. Now go to the next one.
That moved it.
Yeah, we'll push the plate back up. We want the plate to push it against
Yeah, I
there.
know. But it's pushing it a little bit.
Put it in the nose in the hole there.
Okay.
Okay.
Push it. Right now. Okay.
Okay, now take your hammer and tap it. Rotate it around.
Went in. Hold on. I'm knocking something here. Just don't have no place for this stuff. You got stuff.
Everything's big.
Wait, I need to.
No, you don't tighten it up yet.
No.
Get everything seated first.
That's
hitting this.
No, that's not hitting. No. Okay. That's touching. That's touching.
Now take a quarter turn on your wrench on each one of them.
They're all touching. These are never loosened.
Okay, we're good.
Now let me see how far off it is now.
Grab that little,
Oh,
you wanna,
I'm just going to put it up against it.
don't put it up against it, put it
Well,
a
I'm
quarter
just
inch
gonna put it
away,
close.
so that way if you have a high spot, it won't chip that
No,
insert.
I'm just running slow. That's a lot better. Still a little off, but I think it's the face of the thing. That's a lot better than it was.
See how that hit?
Well, it's going to hit in a minute.
Yeah, but controlled hit, not a
Yeah.
crammed into it.
Well, it's all. That's the face of the deal now because they're all touching.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all touching.
I mean, how much are we talking off? 16th
Maybe an eighth.
on a,
Maybe an eighth at the most.
let's go with
Let's
it.
run it and see where.
I'm going to grab that thing. Wait, don't get your finger off that button.
I'm not touching it yet.
But we got to do other things first.
Oh yeah, you got to get that off there.
Get this off. Now, come undo that for me. That's good. I just leave it up there. That's good. We're going to need it a little while. Or we might not. We already got a whole board. All right, stand back.
I put this out of neutral, huh?
Yeah. You're rolling it too fast.
I got it.
All right. Yep, I'm clear.
Casting. It's definitely a casting.
Okay, before we do anything though, turn it off. Take it out of gear first.
Huh?
Take it out of gear first at the top before you turn it off. There you go. Go over there on Bob. And I think maybe in the chuck there's a piece of steel bar.
Yeah.
Should not be in there tight. Just pull it out.
I'm not tight.
Well, the chuck wrench is right there beside your left hand. Yeah. You left that chuck wrench in.
What?
You left the chuck wrench in. 5 demerits.
That's to go now. Go for the hole. It's almost. Hey, you don't have too much to go.
I know, but that's what the problem is here. We're using something that's got a hole, and we're trying to make a precision hole. So we got to make sure we got it close, not too oblong, out of round. I think we're ready to try to face now.
All right, all right. Yeah.
Take the high part off first. That's all you want right there. Back it out of the deal. You don't know which way that's going to turn yet. I don't know which way it's going to set up. You got to pull it. It's going in. Stop it. No, clutch. Back it out, turn it off. Now see how deep your cut is.
Barely scratching.
Okay. Well, because that's cast iron in a hard surface, we need to get deeper underneath it or it'll wear out that, or break that deal. So go over that way, depth of cut.
This is not metered, right? I mean, there's no way you
just turn it.
I know, but I was just trying to dial it. That's a little bit.
Well, you can see the dial over here.
Okay. That should hit pretty good right there.
Okay. We don't want to go too deep,
Yeah, well, I'll
but we need to get as much as we can off.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
That is 16.
It's not going in. It wasn't though.
No, I didn't have it up enough.
Anything happens, the first thing you reach for is the clutch. Well,
You got a hand?
mystery metal. We don't know what it is.
Whatever. I'm sure it is.
Whatever they can throw into it.
Weights, you know, they don't care what the hell they throw in there. Weights is cutting. Cutting like cast iron. So.
Well, if you're in a big production foundry, they test the melt and put in what it needs in additives. They don't do that in Pakistan.
Not if they do that here either. Making weights. The weight of it is the only thing they probably care about when it's done.
Technically, when you're doing something like this, especially on this big of a piece, diameter, that's a 17-inch diameter piece.
So the speed rate gets different when it goes in.
Out on the edge, it's a lot faster than when you get down to the bottom. But I'm of the point that I would rather not screw this piece of metal up, so instead of inducing other variables such as changing all the speeds, I'd rather just let it roll at that one speed across the face. We got time. What? It's cutting almost a third of the surface. And that's the hardest part of that surface too, the outside cast part. Probably is.
That thing is not precision. It was never machined, I don't think.
Like rough cast it, maybe hit it with a grinder.
It might have had a sander thing.
And for a barbell, it doesn't really matter. Nobody would even notice it. Okay, let's take it out of gear and turn it off. Okay. We got it to where it's rough and running pretty good on the outside, but now we're taking too thin of a cut on the inside. So back it out and take it out of clutch. Okay. Now what we're going to do is take another depth of cut, that maybe 1/16 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch.
Okay.
You know. So instead of wasted time cutting that thin where it's cutting it thin on the inside,
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm just going to get it all at one time now. When you get it there, take and lock this down.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what's missing on the 16.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not touching?
No.
Okay. That's good.
Good. I think we're good. Ready?
Yeah.
Neutral. Three-quarters of the way there.
We're about almost all the way around.
All the way.
It's good. Take it out. So you stopped it. I'm such a perfect welder, I don't waste the BBs anyway. I make them stay in the puddle. See, now they're we got down to the middle part. We didn't waste a lot of time going there the first time.
It's still got glasses down there. I think it's gonna clean it all up. One little spot there is not getting all the way down. This is just flat rusting already. Might be. And it looks like it's cutting all the way around.
It does look that way.
Can we speed it up like if we do make it fast?
You have to change the gear over there.
I know, like if you watch the video.
By the time you stop that, you're going to leave another mark.
I was joking, like on the video, if you fast forward.
Well, stop it.
and you
That's
fast
my job.
forward real light, you know.
Well, I can make them look like a great machinist that way. Now
Like it's cutting everything, yeah.
see how the chips are not coming off the way they were at the outside?
Different feed rate,
I mean, we're going real slow
different surface speed.
in the center of that circle.
Yeah. Now it's done, right?
Okay, taking that off. Take the upper clutch off. And turn it off.
Move it way back. Yeah, that cut it. That's just surface. It's already flash rusting. That's what it is.
Yep.
I think that's okay. You want to break this corner?
Yeah, I think so.
While we got it
Now, before you just start wheeling it back,
there? I didn't do anything.
what
I'm gonna
will
take it
happen if
apart.
you do that?
It's going to scratch it. I'm going to take it out first.
Very good, Grasshopper.
I'm going to take it out a bit.
You got it locked down.
It's okay to do that if you're going to do another cut while it's running. It may scratch a little bit.
Yeah,
But not when you do your final cut. You don't have to do that.
that's good. Don't do too much.
Fall off like yours.
It'll fall off like that one did.
Yeah.
I don't know when that would have happened.
It's off.
You're off. You just have to.
I don't know. Did I lock it?